Stella and a big welcome to Beauty on a Budget. And as you could see by my thumbnail, I wanted to talk to you today about my diet. What I want to say first is that I'm very much that a diet is something that you've got to research, really research before you start anything like that. I don't believe, and again I always say this is just my opinions, I don't believe diets are one size fits all. I believe there are many sorts of diets, and I think for someone's specific needs it could be a completely different diet to say your friend is on, but that suits their needs. As long as you've researched, as long as you've looked at the background in it, then, you know, I don't believe one size fits all. I think you have to find something that suits you. And I've managed to find, I'm very pleased to say, something that suits me. I've tried so many diets over the years, guys. I did the Cambridge diet, I did the F-plan diet, I did, oh, you name it, I did it. Mostly calorie controlled diets, which you've still got to keep your eye on, but calorie controlled diets, did lots of different things, because I've always put on weight very easily. And I'm only 5'1", so every pound notices. But as I've got older, when I was younger, it was just, I need to, you know, lose some weight. Let's get a few pounds off and do a bit of exercise and up my exercise, and it's fine. But now my diet affects my health, and my diet affects my health enormously. So for me, after researching and trying different things and knowing my own body, I decided to go for a plant-based diet. Now, why? When I looked into it, the things that I need to deal with, the things that I need to help my body with, of course lose weight, of course look better. We all want to do that. We all want to do that. But I didn't want to go on another diet to lose the weight that I need to lose and then go back to a lifestyle. I wanted to educate myself on how to eat, on what would be better for me, for my symptoms, for my illnesses, for my weight loss and my energy levels. So I did do a lot of research, which is why I haven't spoken to you about it earlier, because I wanted to come from a place where you knew that I knew what I was doing. And for me, a plant-based diet has been an answer to prayers. It really has. Now, say vegan, yes, it is vegan, obviously, because I don't eat any animal products at all. I don't eat any animal byproducts, so I don't eat butter or cheese or oils or anything else that would come from an animal. I eat a lot of vegetables, I do eat carbohydrates. A big part of my diet is carbohydrates. So I eat pulses, I eat beans, legumes, I eat a lot of fresh veg, I eat a lot of broccoli. So my diet's very varied, and it's a wide range of things that I can eat. There's a lot of things I can't do. I miss them? No. I like the fact that I don't have to count my calories all the time. Now, with calorie controlled diets that I've been on in the past, I've measured this, an ounce of this and 2 ounces of that, and so I don't have to do anything like that. But mindfully, I do keep my eye that I don't eat an awful lot of this sort of carb or avocados or anything that would bump up those calories, because at the moment I want to lose weight. I mean, I can afford to eat more like that when I want to maintain. But at the moment, I'm still wanting to lose weight. So I'm watching that very mindfully. I'm not writing down every 5 minutes. I'm not. I'm just watching it mindfully because, you know, obviously, and it's working. It's working. As today, I've lost 1.5 stone, and I'm very, very pleased with that. I'm very pleased with how I feel in myself, with my energy, with my overall just feeling of well-being. I feel this really, really works for me. Now, why did I choose it? When I wasn't on a different lifestyle, because now I want this, and I am determined that this is a lifestyle for me. I don't want to go any more diets where I lose it and yo-yo, and I want a lifestyle that's going to suit me, and this does so far. It does. And make me feel better, and that's it. It's just a way how to live. Why did I pick plant-based? Because I have always, since I've had, I got ME first, and then I got fibromyalgia. Anytime I eat now, I'm not saying anything about any other diet. I'm just saying this is what happens to me. So anytime I eat meat in a heavy basis, if I was to eat a steak or anything like that, I can feel it. My body feels it as if I'm tired, as if processing it just wears me out. Now, I don't know if that's the case. All I know is how I feel, how it makes me feel, and that's how it makes me feel. I don't feel like that anymore. I feel I can eat a lot more volume than I've ever eaten before, but I don't feel that, you know, that feeling. Now, that's just me. I'm not saying that someone who goes to the opposite end of the scale, a keto diet, for instance, where, you know, you eat the meat and not the carbs, I'm sure for some people that's great. One of the things that I hesitate to do, talk about a diet a lot, is, as I said, one size doesn't fit all. But I'm also not on any bandstand telling you or preaching to you. Everybody has got a different idea, and I think the word we're looking for is respect. If you find something that's work for you, you know, going into ketosis or plant-based or whatever it is for you, let's all respect each other. Respect what works for me. I'll respect what works for you. And I think that's the key. I never want to get up here and say, right, vegan is the way, you've got to live like this, you've got to be vegan, because it might not be for you. I just want you to know what I'm doing so that I can share, because you know I like sharing things with you. So I just want to share with you what I'm doing. So I decided that I would do this, that definitely for me and for the things that I need and for my internal organs and what's happening to me, that this was the best way to go. So I've been on it a couple of months, I think, no, probably about 6 weeks, about 6 weeks. I feel great. I feel great. One of the main things that I think really assured me that for me I'm going down the right road. I went to my doctor last Monday because obviously I'm checked up regularly, and I went to my doctor last Monday. I suffer from my blood pressure. I suffer quite badly with my blood pressure, and I take 2 lots of medication for it. It's in my family. My mother did as well, and her mother. And she took my blood pressure and she took it off. She started it again. I said, is everything right? She said, yeah, fine. She said, your blood pressure is lower than it's been for 13 years. 12, 13 years, your blood pressure hasn't been this low. And I was so pleased. I'm looking at it on a health point of view. I was so pleased with that, because my blood pressure is something that's always worried me, because we know, don't we, it can lead to worse things. So I was just really happy for that. And for me, that confirmed that yeah, this is right. I'm happier in myself. I don't feel hungry. I don't feel depressed, or I don't feel sluggish. Everything's working better, and for me, it's the way to go. It's the way to go for me. So what do I eat? Mostly in the morning I have oats. I soak organic oats overnight. I soak some so they're nice and soft in the morning. And I have that most mornings with blueberries and maybe raspberries. Mix that in, and that's most mornings I have that for my breakfast. For my lunch I will have a salad, a huge salad that you'd think was, you know, for a banquet, but I eat a lot of salad. I'll have that with maybe some chickpeas or jacket potato or some hummus, or and I really thoroughly enjoy that. No dressings, no mayonnaise, which is something I used to love, but no more mayonnaise, because obviously it contains eggs, so no mayonnaise. And then in the evening I will have maybe a vegetable lasagna, maybe, you know, chopped tomatoes, and look, I have lots and lots of different things. I have lots of casseroles and jacket potatoes and lots of things you can do with different pulses and legumes, and rice. I eat a lot of rice. Always everything's brown. Everything is wholemeal and unprocessed. And it's not difficult to follow. Once you know how to get the stuff in, and you get the stuff in, it's just part of my weekly shopping, and I am really happy with the results. So if you see me losing weight, you know how I'm doing it. I wanted to share that with you. I wanted to share with you how pleased I was about my blood pressure and how I feel about myself, and it's really, really working for me. The other thing, vegan is not necessarily plant-based completely, because vegan, I mean, you can eat Oreos if you're a vegan, because there's no, certain Oreos have got no animal products in them whatsoever, but that doesn't make them, you know, good for this diet. So it's not just vegan, it's not just not eating any animal products or animal byproducts, it's eating, for me, a healthy diet, which I really find healthy and I really find better. So that's what I'm doing. But I really wanted to tell you and share with you as well that if you are on a completely different sort of diet, if you've gone for a keto diet, which seems to be the other diet at the moment that's very, very much fashionable, if you're on that diet, it wouldn't work for me. It wouldn't work for me. I know that. I know by what I need to help, and my internal organs I need to help because of my health problems. But if it works for you and you've checked it and your doctor's saying it's okay and you're getting the results you want, not only external results but internal results as well, if you're getting all that, then hats off to you. I admire you. You carry on with the diet that you're on. Let's see, we need to get fit. We need to support each other. We need to be going to a deeper mature age. Does that make any sense? As we get older, we need to take care more and more and more of ourselves. And I found my way, and if you found your way, that's great. Let's support and respect each other, and hats off to us all for trying, for trying to do our best. So I just wanted to share that with you. Anything you want to know about what I'm doing, please put questions down below. You know, I'll help you as much as I possibly can, but I'm not saying this is right for you. I'm not saying this way of life is right for you. It may not be. Check out. I did a lot of research, and I'm talking about months of research before I even decided what sort of diet. I just knew that I had to change my lifestyle. I knew that fatty diets and going on and off of diets and yo-yo dieting was not doing me any good. I knew that. I knew that I had to change my lifestyle, especially because I'm quite sedentary because of my illnesses. I knew I had to change my lifestyle. So that's why I picked this one. So whatever you pick, research, and make sure it's 100% for you, inside and outside. So thank you for joining me. As I said, if you'd like to know anything whatsoever about my diet or anything about me at all, just leave something in the comment box, and you know, I'll get back to you as soon as I can with as much information as I can possibly give you. Okay? So you take care of yourselves now. I will see you again in my next video, and I love you all, guys. Bye now. Bye.